What's up, YouTube? Topwater Tony, back at it again. Well, I was hoping to make this video in December, but of course I was working, got busy, procrastinated a lot, and turns out I have to make it right now on my day off, I should say, at the beginning of the year. So far, I mean, Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully this year's better than the years, at least the last couple years, we'll say. So this video is going to be my, I guess, 2021 retrospect, or I was going to try to do like a top 10 video of mine, but there were so many that I just made a list of ones that kind of stood out from this season. And just to tell you like a few stats in 2021. Oh, by the way, I'm in the cube because I don't have any good lighting at home, and of course it's a dreary day anyway, so there's definitely no light coming through the windows at home. So I thought, let me jump in the car and do the video in here. So anyway, like I was saying, the stats for 2021, I had 130 regular videos and 12 live videos. I actually thought it was more than that, but that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And according to the analytics at YouTube, of those videos, there was 1,076,036 views on those videos. So that's pretty good. So let's get right to it. Bam! All right, my first favorite video of the season was the Lone Star Throwdown in Conroe, Texas. Now, stats wise, that ended up being 2 videos, a part 1, part 2, and that they were posted in March, and kind of broke my heart. It was only like 844 views. Stinker. For some reason, those videos kind of got buried and probably not even seen the light of day by many people at all. Only 844. And that video was cool because I met my good buddy, well, now my good buddy, Al. I named him Al See Ya. And he was nice enough to get a room, pick me up from the airport, drop me off. Yeah, we had a good old time. Time went really fast that weekend, which, as they say, you know, time flies when you're having fun. The next favorite video, which was also posted in March, I got my notes here, was the Freedom Scene season opener. That was very good. In Blue Ash, Ohio. That was the highlight of the day, was when the Supercars came in, the Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and I don't know if there's a G-body or whatever, but they come in revving, throwing flames and all that, and kind of got everybody all hyped up. All the local YouTubers were there, so that was a pretty good one. Like I said, that was also posted in March, and that video netted 903 views, which right off the bat, you know, local show beat out like a major truck show. Like I said, 903 compared to 844. That's kind of weird. And usually the local shows don't really do that well. So that's pretty good for a local show. And that's total, you know, as of like a couple days ago when I made this list. The next favorite video is the Dayton Cars and Coffee season opener. That was pretty wild. Very nice. I had a friend of mine come in from Marysville that weekend, and luckily, you know, she's in the cars. So luckily she was there at that time of the season opener. So I said, hey, you gotta come to the show. She did. She loved it. It was amazing. Cars everywhere. I probably didn't even get to see all the cars because it's so crowded. Cars lined up trying to get in, blah, blah, blah. That was posted in April. and that was 1,013 views. So not too bad for a local show. And the next one is the Good Enough Garage season opener. Good Enough Garage is probably my favorite of the local meets because of the energy, the amount of cars. Yeah, unfortunately, the good stuff turned out to be bad, which was the burnouts and all the popping and stuff like that, two-stepping. And all the cars just kind of flooded that shopping center or shopping mall or whatever it was. So they kind of got kicked out. But it was an amazing show. Hopefully they find another good spot like that and continue having the big crowds in 2022. So that video was posted in May, and that got 1,947 views. So pretty good on that one. The next favorite video of mine was the Columbus Supercars by the Triple F collection. Now, I didn't even know about this show until the last minute, and luckily I was talking to a friend of mine on Instagram, and she said she was going, which she did, and I'm like, I didn't know what to expect. Heard nothing about it. So luckily went, and it was huge. Huge, I tell you. All kind of supercars there, and other cars mixed in, you know, your Camaros and whatnot. And once again, super crowded. They had like hypercars were like super rare, very expensive. Lots of high revs that only those Ferraris and whatnot can do, Lamborghinis, and that was pretty crazy. So that didn't do too bad. That was posted in May, and that was in Columbus, Ohio. And I forgot to mention, Good Enough Garage was in Fairfield, Ohio, not too far from Dayton. So the Columbus Supercars Triple F collection was in Columbus, Ohio, and that was posted in May. It got 2,487 views. Not bad, not bad. Cars that you, a collection of cars that you wouldn't see but at that show. So hopefully they have another one of those this year, and I'll be on the lookout for it, that's for sure. The next favorite is the Street Outlaws. Now, of any motorsports, I think the Street Outlaws is probably the biggest out there. Yeah, bigger than NHRA, bigger than NMCA, all those events. It's amazing the fan base they have, that there's nothing bigger that I know of. But the Street Outlaws race was in Hebron, Ohio, and from that event I got 4 videos. They were posted in June, and collectively those 4 videos got 477,153 views. So that was and those videos are still like my top viewed videos, like every month as we go forward. So I definitely can't wait to go back to that event. Okay, the next favorite video of mine, posted in June, is the one and only Slamology. Slamology is amazing, and that's in Indianapolis, Indiana, at IRP, or Lucas Oil Dragway now, since they're the sponsor. That is an amazing show. Unfortunately, it's one of those shows in the summer that was like super hot. I mean, it was almost like people, it was just hot. Take it at that. Like I said, posted in June. Slamology, I love that show because there's great show cars. They have the crazy stereo builds and the sound off competition. And man, they put some work into those stereo systems. It's amazing. that, and last year that was the only place that I could really see vehicles of that quality. I mean, massive SPL, you know, registering and blah blah blah, all those crazy amps. It was amazing. So that was only one video, and that did pretty good. Posted in June, 4,321 views as of when I put this list together. Great times. Can't wait to go back. Donnie, what's up? Hopefully you see this. You've always been great to me over the years. You know, we go way back to, I can't think of that show that used to be at some kind of truck show. It used to be at IRP when it was called IRP. But, you know, we go way back. My next favorite video was Those Dudes Picnic. Now, I used to have lowriders, you know, back in the day. Sold my last lowrider that I had for like 22 years, I think, or something like that. Spanish Fly Regal. Unfortunately, they had, I guess because of, you know, the situation, they lost their spot, which was a perfect spot for the show. So they got squeezed into this little shopping, I don't know, grocery store lot. But that didn't dampen the crowd or anything. Well, I mean, they got cramped into this little shopping spot. So there wasn't like as many cars as it was before. But the cars over there are fantastic. And there was a lot of good out-of-town cars that showed up. And that was in Fairfield, Ohio in June. Me and my brother went to that one. Me and my brother also went to the Street Outlaws race too. So we stayed there for a little while, got some good footage, seeing all the great lowriders. And that produced 700 views. So once again, not too bad for a local show. Uh-oh. I'm looking down at my phone, which shows me I'm in frame here, and it was kind of like glitching out for some reason. Technology. All right, next is the Hot Rod Power Tour. There were cars from all over the place. Yeah, Florida, they drove all the way from Florida to get to the first race, which was in Norwalk, and then the stop number 2 was in Dayton, Ohio. And it was massive. And once again, still hotter than crap. It was hard to walk around in that heat. And I drank lots of water, which, you know, you should when you're in a situation like that. But amazing show, amazing cars. They were giving out free water, thankfully, because if they didn't, they're probably going to have like a whole lot of passed out people. And got to hang out with Gopher in the shade, which was still pretty hot. I should have had a thermometer with me. But we kind of kicked it and watched the cars roll in. We got there early too. And that is, and probably will be, my longest live stream video, which was like over 2 hours long. Because I did the live stream first because I didn't really feel like getting out in the sun and adding on like another, who knows, 15, 20 degrees of heat. But I had to do it anyway. So I have the live video and the regular edited video. That was posted in August. And together those videos got 6,461 views. So after that, we were back at Indy for the US Nationals. Me and my brother went there, had a great time. My brother loves the NHRA and those type of races, or race cars. The big massive 18-wheelers that they bring in, you know, John Force, Tony Pedregon, people like that. They've got probably 4 or maybe even 5, I can't think, race teams that show up, and they got their hospitality trailers and so forth. So you got these big massive 18-wheeler trailers that all park together. for the week, I guess. So where was I? I guess I'm on cruising past here. I'm down here at Eastwood Lake all by myself, and someone's looking to see why I'm talking to myself. No, actually they're looking at the water. I don't know why people do that. They go to a lake and just drive and look at the water. What do they expect to see? Just water. Nobody's fishing. It's too cold. It's like 32 degrees or something like that, 34 degrees. Okay, so NHRA for US Nationals, like I said, back at Indy, posted in September. I got 11 videos out of that, and combined there was 53,381 views. Pretty good. And I got a lot of good compliments on those videos, and a lot of these other videos too that I mentioned. I really appreciate the people that comment. That helps me come up. Like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. That makes me kind of get up in the rankings a little more. You know, kind of like stair steps. You go up, 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 up. Then also posted in September, which me and my brother met up, and with our friend Doghead, we went down to Holly LS Fest in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Never been there before. Heard about it. Wish I went sooner, because that was another amazing event. We will definitely be back to that one. A lot of YouTube stars showed up. Cletus and his crew, Reckless Raquel, can't think of her name. Anyway, lots of YouTube stars, or whatever, higher up YouTubers. Yeah, not me, I'm a little one. But anyway, so that was posted in September, and that video had got 19,763 views. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. The next, also posted in September, was Hot Rod Drag Week at Indianapolis, back at IRP, or Lucas Oil Raceway. And that was amazing. It's amazing to see basically pro mods, you know, as the top class, basically pro mods pulling trailers that travel to, I think it was 4 different racetracks, like 1,000 miles or something like that. Amazing. And then get out there and do like 6 seconds, you know, 200 miles an hour or whatever. Amazing. So had a nice interview with Alex Taylor of Alex Taylor Racing. She's a great YouTube star. Her and her family put together their 55 for Drag Week, and then after that was Rocky Mountain Race Week, I guess down south or somewhere. So that was pretty cool. Got to talk to her, got to talk to Jesse with the John Deere drag vehicle. Drag car? I don't know. But that, where are we at? That video, and I think there may have been more than one video, I can't remember, and I didn't write it down. But got 7,511 views. Then went back to Indy again. I might as well get a room there. A little home. I need an RV or something. But anyway, back at Indy for the NMCA World Street Finals. So basically pro mods and like other classes, sportsman classes under that, but the pro mods are like the highlight, I guess, top class of that. So World Street Finals in September. I got 4 videos from that event, including the car show video, which I didn't put into account here with the total views, but I got 13,943 views. Pretty good, pretty darn good. All right, then another first event that I'd never been to before, but heard about it. Went down to, with flip phone, went down to the Summer Nights Cruise in Somerset, Kentucky. Perfect weather for it. Rained a little bit at the end of the day. Then it got cold, of course. But while we were there in the daytime, great weather. That was in October. And we plan on going to at least maybe 3 of those if possible. Because I hate when shows kind of like are on the same weekend or same day even. So we're going to try to get down to 3 of those. Probably the Mopar meet, Camaro meet, and who knows. So that video got 1,060 views. Pretty good. So then there's like a lull because we're now into fall. Everything's done. All the outdoor shows are done. So another event that I hadn't been to before but heard about, missed it last year, and finally got a chance to go to the PRI trade show, which is more about it's like a trade show for like drag racing, well, racing in general, not just drag racing, but racing in general, you know, NASCAR, sprint cars, stuff like that, whatever. And that was pretty cool. Got to meet Alex Taylor again, and I think that's the only person I talked to. Got 4 videos out of that. That was posted in December and got 15,692 views. So that is my complete list of my favorite videos of 2021. And here goes another person just looking at the water. Some people need to buy boats. Oh, so yeah, that was, I don't even know how many videos that is. 1, 2, 3, I should have wrote it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's my favorite 16 videos of 2021. Woohoo! All right, so it's not to say that the other events I went to weren't good. These just really stuck out in my head. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that at the Street Outlaws, I did talk to Eric Carey, who was, he can talk. He's a good interview. He's got a, I think he said it was an ex-pro stock truck that he races. I'm not sure what class. He's going to do some of the Street Outlaws races this year if he gets everything together. So it's pretty cool meeting him. All the shows I go to are good in different ways. So, you know, for example, all the Cars and Coffees, you know, Westchester Cars and Coffee, the Cavalcade, which is coming up next week, Autorama in Indy, the World of Wheels in Chicago, probably going to go to that this year, and the what was it, Autorama or World of Wheels in Detroit with the Riddler Award. That's an amazing show. And the cars, they were just top notch. And of course, some of the pop-up meets were really fun too. I think that's about it. 11 years ago, or 12 years ago now, this channel started out as a fishing channel mostly, and I kind of been slacking up on that, especially last year. That's gonna be a change for 2022. At least I'm gonna try. Gonna try to get the boat out more and do more fishing videos. A lot of my videos, how-tos of when I was working on my bass boat, they did really well view-wise. And of course, loading your boat in the lake alone, which I don't know why that's a big deal, but apparently some people get kind of nervous and antsy about that. But that's almost got like 500,000 views, my first one. Definitely going to try to get to bigger car events. You know, that was the main purpose for getting the Cube, is to save gas and just have a vehicle to try to get a little further than, let's say, Kentucky, Indiana, Columbus. Try to get a little further, which, you know, me and my brother got plans on hitting like a couple extra NHRA events. So we hope, fingers crossed, that everything goes well with that. I think that's all I got to say. That's all my notes have. But you know, stay tuned for hopefully a whole lot more good videos in 2022 with some of the same characters you've seen before in some of my videos. Let's see, we got my brother, we got Flip Phone, we got the Professor, we got Black T-Shirt, we got Gopher Rider, we've got Marlon, Marshall, Keith, Jesse, I know I'm gonna forget somebody, Crazy Katie, all the other people that probably drop into certain videos every once in a while. They'll be the usual characters you'll see in the videos, including myself. just really hoping to have another great season with either with the local shows and the faraway shows. So I'm going to head home, watch some Bengals football, because I think I've missed like an hour of it already. So until next time, I will catch you later. And remember, like, share, and subscribe. Bring me up. Let's try to get some more subscribers and views in 2022. I'll catch you later. Peace.